What's up, guys? This is Max and
Jokergear09.
TeamJokerEnt.
and we're here to do not another Let's Talk episode, but we're actually Let's Talk cards, but we're just going to do a Let's Talk with all kinds of news, because I know I have been slacking with videos and everything like that, and especially because I have this right here. This is called an official apology mic, but this is coming later. But hold on. This is coming later. But yeah, a lot of news has happened with me and Amber and everything. We've gone out for like 3 months. We celebrating and all that kind of stuff. We've been in a lot of movies lately because we're both movie extras now. So I've gotten her into it, and it's a lot of fun. You know, we were just on the movie set for this movie called Grudge Match. It's a lot of fun. It's Sylvester Stallone and Robert De Niro with supporting cast of Kim Basinger. Who else? Kevin Hart and Alan Arkin. I can't go into the details from the movie because I don't want the movie to get shit canned before it comes out.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
You don't want to do that.
this is for all the Magic players out there. Elton, Andrew, I know it involves this. It involves something on the card called Extortion, and it being a Orzhov card. This is an official apology note to all of the Magic players who listen to my videos, and I'd like to say that I am an effing idiot for saying that Extortion is not going to be the one thing that people will want to play. So I hope that you all will accept my forgiveness, or I'm sorry, that y'all accept my apology and forgive me for being such a fucking moron, because Extortion is the way to go, alright? It wins a lot of games. And then, I'll just, for now on, I'll let Andrew and Elton over here do the Magic news, or attempt to at this point, because I might have some things I want to say, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Alright, but, so, what's going on with Magic, guys? Here, hold on, I'm going to move the mic for y'all. Don't share it, even though it's not plugged in.
I'll let you go first, Elton.
Well, we just had our recent Pro Tour, and a dude named Tom Marcel topped with I guess it was a red, white, black type of aggro deck. Basically, main cards, Falcon Aristocrat. Let's see, there was the new Boros Reckoner, which saw a nice little price increase. You know, it's
Is that the card that produces the infinite life gain?
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
Yes, it is.
Because the game needs something retarded.
It's something that really gets over Thragtusk, like,
Swag Tusk.
Swag Tusk, I'm sorry.
Because it's swag.
He's swagging. Yeah, Swag Tusk attacks for 5, Boros Reckoner blocks, deals damage, first strike, or he can deal the first strike damage to save himself, or you can let him take the 5 and deal the 5 to the opponent, because all the damage is dealt to Boros Reckoner, and you just bounce that damage back, or you can just give him indestructibility and be like, oh well,
Which is always fun.
yeah.
It's always fun, especially old stuff.
Oh yeah, but a lot of cards that especially deal with red, white, black are gonna go up.
Y'all continue. I think I might have a list on me.
But let's see, like, it seems when Gate Crash came in, like, the circle was just complete. Like, since I'm a newer player, I'm not really too familiar with, the possibilities of all the multiple colors. Like, I just want to run blue-black, and I want it to work so badly, but when I get paired up against these other guys who have, like, these really crazy color combinations, I just can't seem to win.
Your hands are covering his face.
Yeah, the people need to see my face.
Look at that face, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that the face of Magic sexiness?
To more important things. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. I get Magic, but it's just always that one thing that, I miss out on, that I'm always behind with. Like,
well, it doesn't look like you're behind with this, because you have a bunch of Orzhov cards right here, actually.
Right, I would have something like that. That's pretty simple. This is pretty simple, it's all Orzhov, but, you gotta see cards from outside of the text. The possibilities of cards outside their text. And with a card like the Dust Mantle Seer, because a lot of people were like, oh my god, it's Bob, but bigger.
Bob?
Yeah. the Dark Confidant.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh my god, I gotta get that. I got three, and I'm just like, man, what do I do with him? It's just so much thought that you gotta put into Magic. Like Andrew, you want to say anything about when you're building a deck? How much you got all those cards, man?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing about deck building, from how I see it. When it comes down to deck building and you have a lot of cards at your disposal, it gets very hard to make a deck. Because the one thing about this game is that most decks are made by a certain amount of cards, and you don't typically know what else to surround those cards with. So most of the time you may look at a certain mechanic to fill those extra roster spots, as I like to call them, or you may go with a different kind of approach. One thing I've been working on lately is a red-white kind of first strike beatdown, and you can imagine how that works. I make my creatures really strong as possible, and they all have first strike. So that way, when I'm battling, I either force you to take the damage, or I force you to lose all your creatures. Now, I'm still fine-tuning the deck right now, because it does have a lot of weaknesses, as I've been seeing. But it's gonna get there, especially since I have 3 Boros Reckoners now, which I just got today after buying a box. Well,
Yeah.
me and Elton actually split the box.
All right. So how about this? We're going to talk about something that irks me about this. How much are those Boros Reckoners going for now?
Boros Reckoner is $25 a piece now, and the simple fact is that this has happened because
The Pro Tour.
the Pro Tour, about 16 of the top 32 decks all ran Boros Reckoner, and I believe the top 16 was those Boros Reckoner decks. And the red, black, white, that won the whole thing was a Boros Reckoner deck as well.
With extortion, probably.
With a bit of extortion, with Falcon Aristocrat and a lot of sacrificing abilities. Basically, Falcon Aristocrat pretty much won him the game, but Boros Reckoner assisted in helping him get there.
Yeah.
Like, the next time we do a video, I'll give the whole deck list about it, because it's really just like, get over everything.
I can't get over some of the new stuff that came out of Gatecrash, because I love, I came up with, after basically Elton here told me that I'm a fucking moron about the Orzhov thing, right, he sent me a mad text message about it, okay?
I was very upset. I'm like, no.
I'm so sorry.
Now folks, you gotta understand this. As good as Gatecrash looks right now, think about what's going to be in Dragon Maze.
Yeah.
'Cause me and Elton were discussing that earlier.
Well, because that one has the Izzet guy on the cover, correct? I guess he's going to be...
He's their Planeswalker
Ah, okay.
for the Izzet Guild. He's the Izzet Guild Planeswalker.
That's going to be awesome.
And apparently from what I'm looking at, how the story goes, the Izzet are planning an endgame of sorts. Something they figured. I assume they figured out a loophole in the guild pact of some sort, and Niv, what is his name? Niv Mizzet.
Nev Mizzet.
Yeah, Nev Mizzet is planning something along with some of his top guild mages in the Izzet League,
Okay.
and they're about to form some kind of end game. And right now in the Gatecrash, it's gotten to the part of the story where Gideon takes over as the main character. So,
You'll have Gideon as a character that deals with the story, but it's all about it's really, to me, it's like the mystery of the Dragon's Maze. Like, what is the Dragon's Maze?
Okay.
Like, people think it's, maybe it's something that Izzet's doing or something that Izzet knows about. Because Izzet was gone from Ravnica for a very long time. He was gone from Ravnica, like, you don't leave a plane without being a planeswalker.
Okay.
So,
yeah. And the deal is from another thing I've been looking at. The first Ravnica set is like a good 10,000 years or so before this one.
Okay.
Like it's some centuries.
Yeah, I would say so too.
So
Now I remember when we had this last discussion about what was going to be like the next set and everything like that, and you had made a prediction, which was a really weird but cool idea for a prediction. That
because this, I believe that in '93, Magic the Gathering, its first set came out.
Yeah, Alpha.
Yeah, so this would mark 2013 when this would mark the this would mark the 20th anniversary of the Magic the Gathering series.
Yeah, they're gonna release the Power 20 set.
Yeah, but Power 20 is gonna be like a modern legacy.
It's gonna be a very big modern legacy thing. It's like the Vault, where like you had that the set that the
a lot of the commanders came out.
Yeah, and Nicol Bolas came in. I wanted the Nicol Bolas commander deck.
They may do something besides the Power 20 set to commemorate 20 years of Magic the Gathering.
Yeah,
but I'm not seeing any real signs of it yet. Maybe they're working on something now, and it's gonna make its debut next year. Because that's what a lot of companies do with their media and everything. They typically start working on it for that anniversary year, but you don't get it till the year after.
Okay.
Because it's just how their schedule works. But
because we got the whole new unknown block that's coming out.
From the storylines I've been reading, there is some kind of relationship between Niv Mizzet and Nicol Bolas.
Well, you had said that, what was it, Nicol Bolas, because everyone knows he's the Lord of all dragons.
Well, he's the oldest Elder Dragon.
He's the last surviving Elder Dragon.
Okay, so, but Niv Mizzet works for him.
No.
I thought you had said something like that.
No, Niv Mizzet, they have some form of relationship. I don't know.
But Niv Mizzet, like, he wants to figure out how to probably become a planeswalker himself. Because if Nicol Bolas can do it, then maybe, I can probably do it too. What better thing would Niv Mizzet want to do than to learn something, like, to have that potential to go to other planes besides Ravnica. He'd probably be ecstatic about doing that. But between him and Nicol Bolas, it's like, yeah, you are a planeswalker, but you're an evil son of a bitch. You are really evil son of a bitch.
And another thing, like I've saw in earlier storylines, like when the game was first around, and it was the Weatherlight Saga, and it was explaining about the original Phyrexians. They developed a way to travel between planes without planeswalking. But recently, in recent years, like newer planeswalkers are the only ones that can planeswalk or do that, because I believe the Phyrexians are the only ones with that kind of power or technology or whatever it is. They were the only ones capable of that.
Now Phyrexia has their whole, depending on what Karn did, he had their own plane now.
Yeah. So I mean, the scars of Mirrodin block was kind of left on a cliffhanger. I mean, yes, the Phyrexians took over, but it's like they got Karn back,
and Karn can just be like, let's get
Karn
this right.
can like totally eradicate the Phyrexians. He's done it before. He is the I forget what the weapon is called.
I forget too. Shit.
I don't know.
Let's just say he's the one.
Yeah, if you can remember what Karn is, leave it in the comments,
please.
All right. Now we're gonna move on to the next topic. Okay, we're gonna move on to Yu-Gi-Oh and all of its news. Okay. Now, first things first. All right. The ban list is out. Okay. The ban list is. Hold on. The ban list is effective March 1st, okay, of this year. All right. Now, we're going to talk about, all right, because I think y'all already know what's on the ban list.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know? Andrew, do you know what's on the ban list?
Oh, I remember what's on the ban list, but not by heart. They only banned 3 cards.
They actually banned two. But now we're gonna go into the ban list discussion. Okay.
Let me see this. Ban list detectives.
Yeah, exactly. All right, now.
Elementary.
Did you see any of the prediction videos that came out before the confirmed ban list?
The one video I saw that a lot of people that we're talking about was the one that would have made 6 SAMs possibly tier 1 to tier 0.
Now, do you remember what the card was that would help them?
Basically Goyo Guardian.
Yup, ladies and gentlemen, because people were idiots and actually thought that Konami would get off their lazy ass and give you a good card. Not gonna happen today.
Never again.
Yeah, because
they will never. You'll never. I don't care what anybody tells you. Goyo Guardian is never coming back ever.
Now, can we?
That's what they said.
We're gonna enlighten you as to why the card will never come back, and it's simply because the card gives you exceed materials. Okay. So you're basically attacking your opponent with an overpowered creature on its own, since it's a 26. Even Fire Fist.
No. Goyo Guardian is a 2800 beast.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2800. Now, Fire Fists have their own problems with getting to at least a 26, with all of their continuous traps and spells as by themselves. So what happens is, a Goyo Guardian comes onto the field, your opponent's going to set a bunch of monsters, and you're going to get a bunch of materials to have your potential win. Now, you were saying a second ago that that card alone would give 6 SAMs the potential to be a tier 1 or a tier 0, correct?
It's not totally that by itself. It would have helped.
Correct.
But not that by itself, because this ban list that came out, it had Smoke Signal back at 3, which was true. That actually happened.
That was amazing.
It had Shien going back to 2.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not on the real one.
Not on the real one.
Okay,
this was one of the prediction ones. It was a very strong prediction one because it came from one of the guys that had previously leaked 2 ban lists that proved to be true.
Yeah, they didn't.
Straight from the Japanese V-Jump.
Nobody predicted that. I don't think nobody predicted that they would take away a warning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can't bring back a second Shien and take away a warning.
All right,
You can't do it.
Let's go into what actually, a lot of people have been talking about, though, that, the 6 SAMs might actually see a comeback not because of Smoke Signal, all right? Smoke Signal is just but a helper, okay? But there's a new exceed called Evil Swarm Ouroboros, okay? And it allows, I'm going to have to look it up, while we're talking about the ban list. But I know, a player sent me a message and everything to tell me to look at the card, and it actually helps 6 SAMs because we're already special summoning a crap ton of cards, and apparently he says that we're just making our opponent discard a lot of their cards in their hand.
Yeah, Ouroboros is the Evil Swarm version of Brionic, if I'm correct.
Oh, Trishula. Yeah, it looks like Trishula. All right, now let's go into the ban list. Okay, the first thing that was banned was Sangan.
Good old Sangan. Jacob and Dorian on Facebook made a whole meme about that.
All right, now why do you think Sangan was banned?
Tour guide.
All right, tour guide. What do you think it was?
Sangan, along with tour guide, with its stupid rule that doesn't make sense when it turns into exceed material, was the ultimate tutor card.
No. But remember that, if it becomes in a material, though, it doesn't get the effect of when it is sent to the grave. Because it wasn't on the field at that point to go to the grave.
Technically, it's not.
But that was the original ruling. They
Correct.
changed it
back
to make it so Sangan would get his effect. Because Sangan is supposed to get his effect no matter what happens.
Yeah, you just gotta get sent to it, because as soon as it hits the grave, it's a card again.
Okay, well...
Yeah, that's
why they changed the rule. Konami has been changing a lot of rules with cards lately, and it's making the game bad, because now they're giving special treatment to certain archetypes. Like, the solemn cards do nothing to disrupt the flow of...
Well, alright, we're gonna get into that.
Okay.
We'll get into it. The next card that was banned, all right, Wind Up Zen Mighty.
Why?
Yes!
Wind-ups
are retarded because of Wind-Up Rabbit and how it is splashable in any deck. Because there are so many cards now that will target the rabbit, and the rabbit will get its effect to chain and remove itself, and you have already clearly targeted it. Like, there's a Diamond Tiger thing that came out in the new Cosmos set that Connor had. He had. Alright? It's an Exceed that's like Scrap Dragon, but it does this. It targets a monster on your side of the field, and then targets another monster on your opponent's side of the field, and they both go. Like, they both go to the grave. Alright? But they get destroyed and sent to the grave. But they chain the effect of Rabbit and put it away. Kind of thing like that.
Wouldn't it lose the target?
No, he doesn't lose the target, because he has already clearly gotten the target.
So the timing isn't missed.
Correct. Alright?
It gets targeted first, and they're sent to the graveyard.
Yeah,
they're not destroyed.
Rabbit was kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh saying, like, we want cards to flicker.
Yeah, there's your flicker. But Zen Mighty, on the other hand, alright, because too many people have been running Wind Up Magician and Rat and Shark to get you the Zen Mighty and to keep, like, exceeding and everything like that. Alright? I find that Zen Mighty needed to go a longer time ago because it was just getting on my damn nerves. Alright? It was like when Zen Mains first came out and everyone got Zen Mains and then the special edition came out. Okay?
Yeah.
It needed to go. But
here's how I feel about wind-ups. When you kill a deck in Yu-Gi-Oh, that hurts the game.
It makes it look bad.
I'm gonna tell you why that hurts the game. It makes the game a lot less competitive because the YCS becomes a joke after a ban. The YCS after a ban list that has killed a deck is a joke. I will tell you. Let me explain why I think that. When you kill a deck and then new decks emerge on top, it'll literally be 200 people in one room playing the same deck.
Alright, that's what I was going to ask you.
It will literally be 200 people.
Is it impeding their imagination to build their own, like, another deck?
And if I can make a Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic comparison, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! In order for it to do a format change, this balance has to come through, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has never been able to change formats, from my understanding, through its own sets.
Correct.
Right? Okay, we have the Fire Fist. Would they not survive if the ban list had just pretty much stayed the same?
Well, that was another thing, too, because a lot of people had already previously seen what Fire Fist can do from OCG, alright? And it came here, and apparently Konami is just thinking about the money, alright? Because Bear is going for about 60 apiece, from what Connor told me.
Yes,
yeah, Fire Fist Bear.
Bear was 40 when it came out.
Now it's 60 because it's topping everywhere. But, more to anything though, wind-ups needed to go, but it's, it will go on, like, we'll keep going because they kind of crippled them, like Andrew said. They crippled them enough to where they have a broken leg and they can't recover. They
have a broken leg and they're saying, we don't want this deck in the format anymore and it's time for y'all to play something else.
Yeah, and that's a really sad thing about this game because I grew up playing this game of Yu-Gi-Oh!
You get used to it, but when you switch to something like Magic and you say, and when a new set comes in, the format changes dramatically. Like for a very long time in Magic, like when Absent Restore came out, the format just shifted to Miracles.
Yeah.
And everybody's playing Miracles.
It was literally green white humans topping and like Miracle decks topping.
Right. One dude top at the Absent Pro Tour with a Miracle deck, and everybody tried to build Miracle decks. They did not work. Why? Because it wasn't block constructed, but it did not work because it wasn't standard. It was a block constructed, Pro Tour. But it wouldn't work in standard. It would not work in standard.
It didn't come over well.
It did not. And then, of course, when Return of Rabbit came in, you see more multicolored decks, pop up. Now with Gate Crash, it's just multicolor cards, but with a slight couple of mono, but mainly multicolor, like 3-color decks.
Yeah, the only monocolored deck that's doing really well right now is Mono Black Control.
Yeah. Okay.
Which has Grizzlebrand as its
Yeah.
freaking
Well,
star.
hold on. Well,
But we're on Yu-Gi-Oh!
yeah,
now.
we're on Yu-Gi-Oh! We're on Yu-Gi-Oh! We're on Yu-Gi-Oh!
Excuse us.
Yeah. We're sorry.
All right. Now we're gonna go to the limited section. Okay. The new thing to hit the limited section is Wind Up Magician.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
don't care?
I don't. I've never
That
cared
was
for
done
one
for nothing.
Yeah. That does
Wind Up
nothing.
Magician set up everything.
It does.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it set up the play.
It
It
does.
set up the wind-ups, like spamming the field.
But still, they can still
So
do stuff.
him, yeah, because what I've been hearing about windups is like people are saying windups aren't dead. We'll just add Summoner Monk to it.
Yeah, it can work with Summoner Monk. I just don't like
It won't be as fast though.
correct.
It won't be in the same tier.
Mhm.
Oh, and then this is the funny one. All right, 1 Day of Peace is at 1. You know why?
Because
I found
it is
this
the
interesting.
most broken, amazingly stupid card they've ever made.
No, you're
Yes.
close. You're close. I
It's
promise
kind of like Cold Wave, just for damage.
you. Nope.
To me, it is.
Well, it is. But you want me to tell you?
Why?
It is used in a Gishiki OTK deck that is from Japan.
Yeah.
So apparently they.
Damn Asians messing up our game.
No, but the thing is, it's that Konami saw something that is from OCG, alright, that is doing very well, and banned it here.
Because that's what happened to Trishula.
What about Fire Fist and Fire Kings? Money!
It's new stuff.
It's money!
Exactly.
It's the money!
Man, I've been saying that for a year.
Oh, I know.
Gishiki is a old archetype in a set everyone ignored.
The Hidden Arsenal, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Hidden Arsenal was one of the most ignored series of sets ever. No one really plays Hidden Arsenal stuff.
I'm still looking to finish my Gem Knights, by the way.
Except for the first one with Gataster and Brian. And then
Yeah,
Trishula.
that's the one people bought, but it was because the synchros.
Yeah.
It wasn't because of anything else. What I've seen, a lot of cards in the Hidden Arsenal are good cards.
They're really good cards.
They're good cards.
And I made the comment earlier on about Hidden Arsenal. If that was a main set, like, the same way, you got Cosmo Blazer and Lord of Technion coming out.
Yeah.
If those were main set cards, then this game would be a lot better. Because you're getting stuff to make essential decks. You're not getting...
And many different essential decks.
Yeah. That's
Because every Hidden Arsenal set comes out with, 3 different archetypes?
basically
Six
five.
different archetypes
6.
almost.
Oh, okay.
5, 6 archetypes.
One for each element.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you can build a pretty essential deck around Hidden Arsenal. And it's nothing ridiculous, but it's stuff that you
can make a deck and have fun with it and play at a tournament.
That's basically what
Because
Hidden
a
Arsenal
lot of people forget that X Sabers came out of Hidden Arsenal.
is. Right.
And X-Sabers are coming back too.
Yeah, Dragoonities came out of Hidden Arsenal.
Fagoonities.
Yeah, Dragoonities didn't.
They aren't working too well right now.
Yeah.
People thought Dragoonities were going to be the new Black Wings, and that didn't work out.
Oh, well,
No
all right.
one.
All right. Don't spoil nothing, all right? Don't spoil nothing, all right?
Alright.
Now, we're going to keep going, all right? The next thing on the limited list and the last thing that was hit was Solemn Warning.
I'm fine with that.
You're fine with it? How about you, Andrew?
They're bad. They're putting it at 1.
I have mine's kind of a rock the boat type of issue with that.
Don't get in the way. He's ranting.
Yeah, it's a rock the boat issue. Is because yes, it was at 2 at one point. It was kind of good, but this is that random hit that they like to do.
Well,
This is that random hit.
I don't know about that, all right?
No. Look. They're. This is what I talk about when I say Konami caters to certain decks. They cater to certain decks.
Okay, so what I give them money?
Oh, yes. They cater to decks that make them the most money. Solemn Warning would trample over, that would be your card to help trample over a Fire Fist deck.
Or Fire Kings.
Or Fire Kings. And those are the 2 decks that are out right now. And excuse the pun, but they're really hot right now. Excuse the pun.
Yeah.
All right, that was actually fun.
But I think they put it at 1. Well, go ahead, Andrew.
It was, they cater to Fire Fist and Fire Kings with that because they don't want they don't want those decks not topping, because if they top, people are gonna pay those ridiculous prices for those cards. You're gonna look at Fire Fist, Brotherhood of Fire Fist Bear. It's gonna be $60, and you're not gonna care because it's winning. And the sad part about this is you're gonna spend $120 on 3 cards in a whole
180.
deck. 180?
Yeah, 180. If they're 60, you're
Oh
going
yeah, they're
3.
they're 60. You're gonna spend 180. Excuse my math. There, you're gonna spend $180 on
3 cards.
You're gonna go to a YCS
Sounds like you,
or regional,
Uh-oh.
and you're gonna be in a room with 200 other people that have the same deck you have. You're probably gonna lose, and the guy that does win, he's gonna get a box and a mat.
Woot.
And he's
Good
gonna
prize,
get a
ladies and
He's gonna
gentlemen.
get a plastic deck box.
Well, you got to scoot in when you
Yeah,
want
it's
to talk.
not. It's not even a.
Yeah,
it's not even a
plastic
good
deck.
deck box like they used to be. It's a plastic one that you can just go buy at a shop somewhere.
Yeah, and they give you a
You
mat.
gotta look. Konami is fucking you.
All right, now.
I wanna okay. One thing about the tournament thing I wanna say quick with Magic. Okay.
No. We're not talking about Magic. We're not talking about Magic. We're on the plan. We're on the band.
Okay. One thing about Magic.
don't-
One
no,
thing about
no,
Yu-Gi-Oh. One thing about
Magic.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Let's keep it to Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, we're
Let's not
keeping it
go
Yu-Gi-Oh.
off.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Now, we're going to semi-limited. All right. Here's the one where y'all are going to be like, I wasn't caring too much about this. Thunder King Ryo at 2. You want me to tell you why why I don't care about this? Good players ran 2.
That's my deal with it too.
And that was...
I only ran 2.
No, but I mean, I saw this, I saw the same kind of discussion as to why Thunder King went to 2 from, was a fellow YouTuber, Jarrell Pro Winston. He had said, Thunder King 1 to 2 is not going to hurt the game. It's just going to be like, oh, well, okay, now I'm only going to run 2. As I've always been doing. I've always ran 2.
You've always run
You
2.
always run 2 because Thunder King will mess up your plays sometimes if you run 3.
All right, here's the random one. All right, you say that Warning was a random. I say that this is a random.
Right. That's what I wanna say
Tsukiyomi
about
at 2.
Tsukiyomi is at 2?
Tsukiyomi's at 2. And you know why?
We don't care anything.
Thank you! Because
Tsukiyomi
it was...
does nothing.
No, but the thing is, Tsukiyomi, immediately as it came off the ban list, everyone was like, I'm going to put Tsukiyomi in a deck. Alright? So remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's the spirit monster that when it comes onto the field, it flips a monster face down. So it's a free Book of Moon. Alright? But at the end phase of the turn, it goes back to your hand. Alright? So now, that seems like a pretty good card to at least, try and run in a deck. Everyone tried it. It didn't work out. So they just stopped putting it in a deck. Konami saw that, and they were like, okay, if you're not going to run it, we'll just give you another one and try to give you more...
Incentive.
Yeah, so it's in 2. So I'm like, it's a little weird to do that, but at the same time,
It's gonna become just like with the United We Stand and Mage Power. They're gonna be like, okay, we'll give them 1, see what happens. Nothing happens, give them 2. No, still not seeing too much play. Just give them 3. We don't care.
But the same can go for the card that's going to come later.
Yeah.
The next one is Advanced Ritual Art.
It's Ritual Art.
That's at 2.
Yeah, that's at 2.
Who the hell runs rituals?
Thank you, Konami. Well, exactly my point.
Isn't that the deck that?
I think that's the Demise King Armageddon.
Yeah.
Okay,
No
so
one uses that though.
well, hold on. That's an OCG thing.
Yeah.
That's an OCG thing.
Yeah.
See? All right.
Rape the whole field with Demise and then giving them cheeks, right?
Exactly. All right.
Or fusion for Gaia, Dark Gaia.
All right. Here we go. Now, this is where all the shit is going to hit the fan with everything that has come. We're done with the limited, semi-limited ban. Now we're going to go to what came to 3, okay?
Mhm.
Because this is what the controversy is right here, okay?
Okay.
Now, Blackwing Kalute the Moonshadow. Elton, as a fellow Blackwing player, how do you feel about Kalute coming to 3?
It came a format too late.
Thank you. Andrew, what do you think?
I don't play Blackwing, but I would have to agree with Elton. It came in the worst format it could come in because you've lost the Solemn. This is gonna be a heavy, just explosion format. When I
It's
say
going to be a
explosion,
heavy back row hate.
it's gonna
That's what
be
it's gonna
back
be.
row hatred, and lots of your monsters are getting blown up by Torrential Tribute
Mhm.
and freaking Bottomless Trap Hole.
Bottomless Trap Hole has become the most popular card, in my opinion. because it just stops about everything since priority is gone.
Yeah.
All right. Now, the next one is going to be Lumina Lightsworn Summoner at 2. So
Lightsworn's going to play Exceeds, even more so.
no. But, so Lightsworns are back with Lumina at 3?
No, she's at 3.
Yeah, she's at 3.
Oh,
Lumina. The one where you pitch and
my
get
thing.
one.
Yeah.
Here's my thing with Lumina. Lumina, excuse my French, but she's one of my bottom bitches. And when I say bottom, I actually mean main bitch. That means she right here. You know, she's not so much up here, but she like right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Now, the awesome thing about Lumina, she makes the special summoning plays in that deck stupid.
And remember, look, as you just said a little while ago, because Warning's gone, what the hell?
What's stopping Lightsworns now?
Thank you, because all you have now are 2 judgment cards, and you have 2 bottomless. Okay, so JD is going to be like one of those really fucking good plays, like late game, because your opponent's going to probably waste a judgment early on against a heavy for the back row hate. All right, and you're going to have your 2 bottomlesses
so they can
gone.
protect their bottomlesses and all that.
Yeah.
And D-Prisons, because that's coming back too.
Yeah, you're gonna have to run D-Prison
D-Prison is like OP as
if
hell.
you can, because like I said, this is gonna be heavy back row hatred.
Yeah.
Now, the next one, and this is the one that I don't know what the hell they were thinking. All right, Spore.
Spore
at 3.
At 3. It was previously limited.
But
So it went
now-
from last ban list, from 1 to 3.
That's pretty. Wow.
That's pretty weird.
I've never seen.
Like you said, Max, Spore was one of those cards that they gave you one and nothing was done with it. And now Konami doesn't see it as much of a threat because it's not partnered with Glow Up Ball anymore.
Correct. But remember, it's partnered with Titanial and Loneflyer Blossom.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? So maybe some plant decks might come back, but I'm not seeing, I'm not going to say that.
The bad thing about Spore is once per duel.
Well, yeah.
So you would run one anyway.
Thank you. Alright. Now, next one, and this is the one that is like, what the hell were they thinking? And I'm saying this, okay? As a fellow 6 Sam player and 6 Sam lover, alright, they brought She and Smoke Signal to 3. Konami, what were you thinking with this one?
It's not really a bad thing because, like I was talking on the phone with Wendell. He was saying, why didn't they put E-Call back at 3? What does E-Call do specifically, guys?
It gets you a E-Hero that's level 4 or lower.
Level 4 or lower. Smoke Signal says what?
Level 3 or lower.
Exactly.
But you're allowing me, alright, because a lot, remember the regional deck, okay, that it was in Mexico, okay? The guy won with 2 signals, okay? And remember, he only ran the 3 Kagamushas, the 1 Elder, and the 2 Gekis, okay? Now, with adding me another search card, I'm going to be able to have that Elder and Kagamusha play, or just to have Elder or Kagamusha with an asceticism in hand.
Right.
You know, I feel that they should have really left that alone and put it at 2, because it's just making the game a little bit more crazy, especially, remember, with that Evil Swarm card that I said earlier, it makes Sam's, discard your opponent's hand.
You also got to remember that 6 Sams just recently had their deck, which is still in production. So, I can buy 3 6 Sam decks and play 3 of everything in the deck.
Correct. Now, the last one, okay, last card, and this is a what the hell, Mind Crush at 3.
Really?
Oh, Dark World Expert. Let me tell you why Konami fucked up with that. Let me tell you why they fucked up.
I'm gonna sit back and
Okay.
talk.
Andrew's gonna
Here's
rant. Andrew and I are gonna smoke a blunt or something around
Here's
here.
a hot new Dark World deck on the streets, son. Let me tell you. Okay. Ceruli, he's out the deck. He's gone. Bye-bye. You're too slow, son. You gotta go. Too slow. Gotta go.
Too slow.
We replaced you. The 3 we were running to you, we replaced you with Mind Crush. Let me tell you why. Because the Dark World deck has shades of the Japanese version. Virus control.
Virus control.
Virus control.
All right, so you're saying Eradicator
we give you lots and lots of AIDS, and then you get mad about it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's beautiful.
And then depressed.
Now, look what's happening here. This is what we're doing. We're doing Eradicator on you to get rid of your spells.
Okay.
Because a lot of people aren't running that many traps still.
Well, remember they knocked down a couple of traps, so it's going to be about Judgment, Warning, Bottomless, Deep. Yeah. Well, actually, I haven't seen a lot of torrentials.
Here's the thing.
Oh, and Mirror Force too.
When it comes to Dark Worlds, we're specifically hitting your spells because the thing we're gonna do now, we're gonna keep getting rid of our
Graphus?
Yes, why did I forget his name? We're getting rid of our Graphus to blow up your back row now.
Okay.
And a lot of decks are toolbox decks now with 15 or less.
Alright.
So we have Eradicator getting rid of your spells, and we have
Deck Dev.
Yeah, Deck Devastation getting rid of your monsters. That leaves you with almost nothing. And the traps you do have to mess up our special summoning plays, we're wiping those out with back row hatred.
Alright, now
that we already have.
You want me to tell you what I think Mind Crush does at 3?
No. Let me tell you what it does at 3.
No, but it's also a side deck card, because remember...
No, it's main deck.
No. Side deck now. Because remember, there's Mermails out still. Okay? The Mermails, and now we have Fire Fist and Fire Fucks to deal with.
more reason to main deck it.
No, well, that's only the 3 decks, though, okay? But you're right. You can main deck it, alright?
Because you have Kalut at 3, so hell, Mind Crush Kalut.
Well, yeah. But it's just one of those things. Like if I ran...
No, you gotta let me finish, though.
Oh,
I want to tell you this one thing that you're gonna love. It's called virus control, because it's not the fact that we're getting rid of your stuff, your resource that's what's controlling you. The Mind Crush comes into place because every turn, for 3 turns, we're looking at your hand. We know what you're going to do. And if you got something that we can't get rid of, Mind Crush.
Mind Crush.
Mm-hmm.
What happens is, if you have a Mind Crush face down and they draw into a trap, they have to reveal it, right?
Yeah.
And in that reveal, once they finish revealing, you can chain to the reveal.
And just basically make them discard what they draw.
Card.
Okay.
That's also how we're gonna get rid of your bottomless. Because in the new deck, Dark World Lightning is not in the deck.
Oh, really?
Yes. Now, I don't know how I feel about that, because I do like Dark World Lightning as a card, because a lot of times when you pair it with Grapha, that's 2 cards getting blown up.
Okay.
So it's kind of a +1 when you think about it.
Alright.
But it's not in the deck and somebody topped with it, so I just want to see how it works. I may not make it that way, because I probably feel a lot more comfortable with Dark World Lightning.
Okay.
But I will see how Lightning works without being in the deck. I'll see how it works without Lightning.
Alright, now, we're done with Yu-Gi-Oh! We're done with Magic.
I know we're done with Magic, but I wanted to say something about Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, warning at 1. Going back to that real bit.
Alright.
They put it at 1. Okay, so what's the reason behind putting that at 1? Can anybody really think about that? Because I have a plausible idea.
I would think it's because, not because they try to cater to other decks or anything like that, but it's because a lot of times you open up with a solemn warning and you're impeding your opponent's progress to be able to play the game as intended. Okay? Especially against a rabbit deck. You're setting a warning and they're coming with the rabbit. They play rabbit, they squee, and they get 2 dinos and they overlay and you warning it. You're warning the exceed coming. But it's I feel that it going to 1 is gonna it's gonna slow the game down, but it's gonna allow you and your opponent to have some kind of interaction. Yeah. If anything, it's gonna allow you to play your deck like you want to.
It's gonna do that, and I gotta think about how they just recently made it a common and then put it at 1. I find that a bit strange, which makes me suggest that they're gonna make a new solemn card. Just think about that. Think about that.
Are they gonna make a solid card?
New solemn card.
A new solemn card? It's probably gonna be terrible, like Solemn Authority.
Not that.
Yeah, never heard of it, huh?
Yeah.
Is that the continuous trap?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that.
Total trash.
That's the one that James plays around with. But anyways, yeah.
James. Hi, James.
They'll
if you're
probably make some
watching.
type of new solemn card that, will come in, it'll come in, but like probably by the next malice, and they'll put it like at 2 or something before it even comes out, maybe. I don't know. But I'm just thinking that, one solemn, no, you're not going to let you have like 3 solemns max in a deck. So
I just remember a time when Solemn Judgment was at 3, and then when Solemn Warning came out, it was at 3, and everyone was like, I am not paying 2,000 life points.
no, you wouldn't anyway.
Yeah, but it's like, everyone instantly changed their minds on Solemn Warning after some YCS event. But now, they're going to have to slow down a little bit.
They have to slow down. And a new solemn would kind of make sense, I guess, because I really can only see that behind putting solemn at 1.
Well, it's been a while since they had a new one anyways, because like Solemn Warning is maybe about 2 years old or something like that.
No, actually older than that. It's like 4 years old.
Duelist
It
Revolution?
came out in Storm of Ragnarok.
Did it?
No, it came out in Duelist Revolution.
I am right, because it came out with Duality.
Yeah.
Oh,
it did?
Yes.
Yeah,
it was the set of gods, because there was Duality with $200, and then Solemn Warning when it was at 70 a piece.
Mm.
Yeah.
I remember that. My God, I'm good at this.
Yeah, that was like 4 years ago.
Alright, so they need to make a new one.
Yeah, that's been a while.
Probably gonna be terrible.
Look, I bet it's gonna be good.
You know what card I want to see get some play? Karma Cut.
Karma Cut. Is that the one where you discard and remove?
Yeah.
No one wants to discard a card.
I don't know why, because for the discard, it's a pretty good.
Only in certain decks. Only in certain decks will they want to discard. If you're playing Fabled, or you're playing Dark Worlds, or you're playing...
No, it's a discard for a cost.
It's the cost to discard.
It's the cost to remove the card.
It's like Magic Jammer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so if it was like discard last, for those effects, then of course it would see play. But if it's not like, I do it without cost.
I would give up the one card in my hand to disrupt your play. I would do that.
Well, and he can activate at any point in time, but yeah, it has its balances. Somebody like you can play it as like an a non-meta card. It would just pop up out of nowhere. People would never expect it.
It would be a funny.
There's another card too, Dimension Slice.
See,
when
now,
you special summon, you get to remove a monster from play on your opponent's side of the field. When you special summon. That's like a tip of the hat thing.
But remember,
that card isn't used.
No. But remember now, Fire Fist though, they just normal summon a lot now because of Tenkin, if I'm correct.
That makes me think about something. We're about to go into Vanguard, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go into Vanguard.
Okay. We'll go on to Vanguard. I wanted to make another Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic comparison, but
nah.
Alright, now
it's depressing.
With Vanguard. Hello, Majesty. I've been waiting for you all of my life.
You are late.
I love you guys so much.
This is the part of the segment where I start playing with my phone.
No.
But about Vanguard.
No, but here, hold on. We're gonna try and get you. We're gonna ask you a couple questions. Yeah, exactly. All right, now
the only deck you have right now is the Nova Grappler.
Oh no! I have a Nova Grappler. I have a Spike Brother. I have a Majesty. I have
Because you had Kagero, you had...
I have every deck at my disposal at this point. I can make any deck I want to, but with recent sets that have come out, Majesty is the king, and you know why?
Why, Maps?
Because it's just what the fuck. It is a monster that comes onto the field at 10,000 attack power, alright? You swing, you get a bullshit ability where you get to put 2 cards into the soul. It gets another 10,000 and another critical. So it's a 2 crit. Hello, Bladewing Reggie. This is your impersonator.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, it is a permanent stack.
Yeah.
You always do 2 damage.
Yeah.
And then...
Still format late.
Yep, still a format light.
It's a couple of
conversation.
Still a couple.
My baby's mother said if I get 10,000 likes, she will take me off of child support. Help a play it out. Hey, help a play out.
Oh my god.
What?
This is Andrew's black clip of the week.
Can we have that as a real segment, please? That would be funny.
Yeah, we really would.
Yeah, I'll send you videos. I'll send you videos and pictures.
I want to talk about future sets for Vanguard, if we may.
What would you like to talk about? Because I have a feeling you're going to be talking about what's the one that I'm going to fuck with the whole time? Blue Storm, like the Blue Storm Armada with Aquaforce.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna tear you a new one.
Yeah, I still want to get into Aquaforce. You know, I played it on Beyond. It's very good. You know, like you have to run 4 Maelstorms.
All right, now here I'm gonna ask Andrew a question. All right, Andrew, buddy. All right, now you've seen us play Vanguard before.
Yes.
Do you get the concept of the game?
Yes, I actually do. I know how to play.
Awesome. Now, how would you feel about running a deck that is purely situational in every turn? Like, every attack is purely situational.
Not at all. It's not at all.
Excuse me. First attack, second attack, third attack, fourth attack. And they have to hit. Like, the fourth attack, to get the limit break, you have to hit.
No, okay. This is how it works. Yeah, first attack, you know, with the Storm Rider switch. Second attack, third attack, and then fourth attack. They will block it. That's what you want. If they don't, then that's your plus anyway, because you're getting a hit, you're getting an attack that they will block, regardless, even if you don't get triggered. So they're losing cards from constantly blocking. They do not want Maelstrom to hit at all. So then by the time
y'all speaking gibberish.
No, but here's the thing, all right? There's cards that are going to come out, all right? And they get certain effects for when they attack first, for when they attack second, when they attack third, and when they attack fourth.
No, this for when this. Okay, his ability only goes off when he's the fourth attacker.
Yes.
And he's the Vanguard.
Yes.
Okay, it's like, yeah, you want that fourth attack. Basically, you're just making your opponent's hand go out.
Correct.
And you're constantly hitting their field, you're constantly hitting their hand. You know, you're saying, okay, first attack against the Vanguard, switch. Second attack, rear guard. Third attack, rear guard. Fourth attack to the Vanguard. Do you guard? No? Okay, he hits, draw a card, retire that rear guard.
I just find the deck to be so, like...
It's so situational, but it works against anything.
It does, and I hate that, you know? Like, I want to tear you a new one because I hate you because you want to make the deck. And I'm going to make it first. And
Which deck is this?
This is
Aquaforce.
called Aquaforce.
I'm very familiar with Aquaforce. I saw an episode with them in it. I loved it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, though. Everyone is going to make an Aquaforce deck. It's like introducing Yu-Gi-Oh! To Fire Fist. Because everyone wanted to make Fire Fist.
Here's the thing. What I saw in that episode is a real combo that was done against Aquaforce to freeze a combo down.
To freeze the combo down, like he used the bugs.
Yeah, and that's
the mega colony.
That's what worries me about Aquaforce.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work?
No.
Or it doesn't work like that?
It doesn't work against the mega force. The mega colony won't. Like, that's what people are worried about. Mega colony is tying down Aquaforce to stop the fourth attack. Well, you can just retire the rear guard.
But the thing is, remember though, if you retire it, you're wasting a card that you have to have in your hand though.
True.
Okay? All right. But the thing is, all right, and you're talking about Andrew. You talking about the kid with the spiky white hair that was dressed as a bug versus. Okay, so you're talking about Kyo.
Kyo.
Okay.
He was the one that was running Spike
You
Brothers.
motherfucker, traitor! Oh, I hate you.
Yeah.
All right.
When Blue Storm attacks, he gets plus 5,000, so he becomes an automatic 16 attacker. Plus whatever's behind him. You have the it's one of the boosters. She gives him plus 10,000.
But only because it's him though.
Yeah, because it's a third or more attack. No, if it's a third or more attack.
Oh, okay, so it's one of those boosters.
Yeah,
okay.
then he gets plus 10,000. So it's 26 every turn.
This is what this game is going to do to me with, Aquaforce. It's going to, like, you know how, like, in the cartoons they get really dizzy and they see the birds flying all over the place?
Yeah.
I'm just going to be like, okay, whoa, I'm going to have dice with me for this shit. I'm going to be like, 1, okay, go 2, go 3, switch, fuck, I'm lost. You know?
No, it's okay. It's just like with Spike Brothers. You know, they come out, they gotta leave a spot open.
Oh no! Spike Brothers is a lot easier.
No,
than
it's
that.
not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
Because look, Andrew, you know how I play. All right, I play very aggressively. I love to spam the shit out of the field.
Me and you both.
All right, because Six Sams and Spike Brothers, like, they share a core concept. We special summon a lot of shit, and then we just attack.
Is that what it's called?
What?
In Vanguard, special summoning?
No, we superior call.
Okay.
Yeah.
We superior call a lot of cards. Now, Aqua Force, yes, it will see a lot of play. Majesty, seeing a crap ton of play.
People gotta play Majesty.
Everyone's playing it.
Explain what Majesty is.
Allow me to explain it to you.
And to the viewers who don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about a deck that I love to death because it is just the stupidest thing you have ever seen in your life. Because the starter sets off the whole combo. All right, now you have a monster. Okay, you have Wingle Brave as your starter. Grade 0, 5,000. All right, when you level up on top of it, it moves to the rear guard. Okay, but it's going to run Royal Paladins and only one Shadow Paladin in the deck, and that is Blaster Dark. All right, the deck focuses around you having a Blaster Blade.
I am reading a new Aquaforce monster that is retarded.
And what is this deck called? Majesty?
Yeah, it's Majesty simply because you have 3 Royal Paladin Blaster Blades and you have 3 Shadow Paladin
Blaster Darks.
Blaster Darks. Thank you. And what you do is there's a grade 3. All right, it's called Majesty Lord Blaster. Okay, that when he attacks, if you have a Blaster Blade and you have a Blaster Dark on the field, you put them into the soul. All right, and if it has Blaster Dark or a Blaster Blade in the soul, it gets a plus 2,000 to its attack. Okay, permanently, so it's a 12. And if it gets the ability to where they put them both into the soul at one time, you get an additional 10,000 attack power and an additional 1 crit. So you're dealing 2 damage and a potential 22,000 on its own. It is retarded.
Yeah.
It sounds retarded.
But that is not the worst part, alright? Now, remember, I told you about the starter and how it sets off the whole combo. The starter gets you the card. It gets you Majesty.
Yeah, because it searches for a blaster.
It searches for any card with the name Blaster. So, Majesty, I have it in my hand. I show you that I have Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark in my hand, and you just go, fuck, now I have to have all of my my Sentinels. I love that new thing now. They have Sentinels.
Yeah, they have the Sentinels.
You have to have all 3 or 4, if you're really different, of your Sentinels in your hand to at least impede progress on this bullshit. Alright? Now, they also came out with the Kagero of The End.
The End.
Wait, what is his name?
Dragonic Overlord The End.
The End. That's what Kai says in the anime. It's fucking awesome.
It is so cool, Andrew. The game,
You would love it.
you
Let me
would
look at it.
love some of the new shit they come out with because it is so awesome. Like Phantom Blaster Overlord,
Phantom Blaster Overlord. Phantom Blaster Overlord.
Yeah, Phantom Blaster Overlord. Yeah. All right. Oh my god, the game is going to be insane because this set came out, and then the next set to come out is
The Blue Storm model.
Yup. So you're gonna have Kageros in play with you're gonna have 2 different Kagero decks. You're gonna have the Dragonic Overlord build with the End, which is literally the End. He's so cool. You're gonna have Shadow Paladins with Phantom Blaster Overlord. You're not gonna see a lot of other Shadow Paladin decks, as my opinion, because you wouldn't want to run anything else because that thing just ends the game. Literally, it will destroy your opponent. You're going to see Majesties, and you're going to see, let's see, Nova Grapplers are still seeing some play with the Sternblau Kruger series, and that's like a Gundam deck. It's so cool. All right, and if you're really good about it, like I made a deck where it's 4 heal triggers and 12 stand triggers, so you'll never stop attacking. Okay, wait, are you showing the end?
Yeah, I'm showing them. Yeah, I'm showing the blood next.
Oh, the blood! Oh my god! Because that's coming out too, I think, isn't it?
Are those dual discs?
Those are like, wait, what? Let me see.
Okay, he's got the 9mm in one hand. That means he's from Hollygrove.
Okay, yeah, motherfucker is from Hollygrove, ladies and gentlemen.
That was
But now,
a laser beam cannon sword thing from Gundam.
exactly. All right,
Let's
now,
see.
what was another thing? Oh, and OTTs. Where have they been?
Oracle Think Tank. Yeah. Oracle Think Tank.
You guys.
I never, okay, I know Oracle Think Tank was like the deck to play.
That was the deck to have.
The deck to have, but...
More. See, now you want to make it, don't
I
you?
appreciate the art in this game.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We have another
I
believer
don't
in the art.
appreciate the price.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
I don't appreciate the prices, actually.
The prices in Vanguard is a little rough.
Well, it's starting out.
Yeah, it is, but they're just turning into another Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Well, you know what though, and Andrew and Elton, it's the beauty of just retiring and printing a deck. I love it. Never having to go to a tournament and worrying about paying $500 to make a deck. You just print the deck. The worst you have to pay is like $50 in ink
That's
cartridges.
ink cost.
Yeah, that's just ink.
And you pay that much for the ink anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're actually, doing that.
So I'm totally happy. And then with the new with season 3 out of the series,
Season 3 of Vanguard. Man, we were so hyped about that.
are you disappointed? I'm not.
I am kind of disappointed because they're making a habit of skipping plays because I watch Vanguard because I like watching them play
The
the
game.
game.
Okay.
Okay, when you start a game and then you suddenly skip a scene to go to the grade 2s just to show off that new card that's a grade 3, I'm like, okay, did you just cut most of the 20 minutes of this show just to show some brand new cards? I know that's what it's about, but where the essence of the show is with showing off combo in the game, just showing off one episode of just old cards, just playing would have been good. That's what we had with 5Ds,
Yeah.
Yeah, they showed off new cards, but you get to see these two dudes you never thought would play. You always dream about them playing. They play imagine Jack and Kyle were playing, Andrew. Just imagine that. They have to be on top of a volcano and lavas and shit exploding and Blue Eyes and the demon dragon that Jack uses. I can't get it out right
Red
now.
Archfiend Dragon.
Thank you.
Thank you. I was thinking that too.
Yes.
I'll never forget the name. That's
I couldn't get it out.
I don't care what anybody says about that card. It is my favorite card.
All right. Well, hold on. We're going into Yu-Gi-Oh. We got to go back into Vanguard here. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I am actually extremely excited about season 3, and you know why? Because they dumped Gold Paladins, Royal Paladins. They dumped OTTs
They
finally.
I don't know
Yes.
what that is, Max.
Huh?
I don't know what OTT is.
Oracle Think Tanks.
Oh, okay.
They dumped them. And you know what they gave you?
What?
A new thing called Genesis. Oh my god.
They did not dump them. Genesis is just the Gold Paladins of OTT.
Give me your head, please. Give me your head.
Hell
I'm
no.
gonna hit you with this
Don't-
because Genesis, my good sir, is so awesome.
Genesis is awesome.
And then they gave you Liberators. You know what Aichi's playing and everything?
Yeah.
That is so weird but cool looking because they're gold Royal Paladins.
Yeah, you get your Blaster Blade, you get your Alfred.
Oh no, you get Blaster Blade Liberator. What are you showing now?
Vermilion.
The blood?
Not blood, just Vermilion.
Oh, Vermilion itself.
Mm-hmm.
The card that everyone is seeming to have a problem getting.
Yeah, everybody seems to have problems getting that card.
I had one, and it was hard to get 2 more. You know.
Kami.
Yeah. The Murakami is the lightning one. But I had a friend, my friend Brian had a Vermilion deck. I played against. I'm not gonna say I beat. I played against an Oracle Think Tank without any perfect guards.
Wait. What are you looking at?
Yeah, the attack all rear guards.
No,
The
all
attack every
front row.
cards. Does not care.
This nigga said, "Fuck your mama."
All right, can I make you the deck then? I'll print you the deck.
That's what I'd rather.
Huh?
That's what I'd
Yeah,
rather.
print him in Neuroeconomy.
I'll make you a deck, and I have to make me some new Spike Brothers shit, because did you see some of the new cards they have? Oh my god! We have a break ride ability!
I'll have a break ride ability.
And if you don't know what break ride is, ladies and gentlemen, it's when you have a grade 3 on your field, and it has a previous ability in the subtext called break ride, and it goes into detail what that ability is. But mostly it is whenever you level up on top of the card, alright, so you have a level 3, you play another grade 3 on top of it. The grade 3 in the soul gives the one on top a special ability called Break Ride, and gives it an additional 10,000 attack power, and potentially has the ability to affect everything on the field as well, or on your field. Now, the Spike Brother one is incredibly retarded because it gives everyone in the front row an additional 10,000. And why would you give me 2 other Juggernaut Maximums on my side of the field, another 10,000, and then I use their ability to give them another 5,000? You know what a Juggernaut Maximum swings for? With an additional 15,000? 26,000.
2 of them, too.
26,000. And then you just level up again and play a Dudley Emperor and go, oh, I'm going to bring them back.
Yeah.
For another swing. I love you, Bushy
This
Road.
is what I like about Vanguard.
I love you.
I like that. They make older stuff.
Wait.
Yeah.
Now what are you looking at?
Why does this exist?
Oh god! He's like that Phantom Blaster Overlord. Have we converted you to like play this game, but only play those cards?
I fucks with these dragons, man.
See, I'm gonna make you play this game.
Say give him an extra 10,000 for no reason.
Exactly. But it's like the previous one, you had to kill 3 of your comrades to give it a plus 10,000 and plus 1 critical. What does that one say?
Discard a card that's the same name, I believe.
Exactly. You just discard one of them, and you go, oh, look at that. He gets another 10,000 and plus 1 critical. Hey, guess what? I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
I'll be like 30,000, 3 crit.
I have another dragon I want to pull up. The Blue Storm Glory Storm Mail. The Glory Maelstrom.
Fuck. I hate Aqua Force.
Okay, Max. Before you go off, okay? Slow down. It's not as good as everybody thought it was, okay? Here's the situation with that card, okay? Alright, you have 5 cards in hand, right? I haven't pulled it up yet.
Well, I'm going to pull it up for him.
You have 5 cards in hand, right? So let's say it's turn 7, we both have a full field, okay? I'm at 4 damage, like I want to be with my Blue Storm, my regular Blue Storm, and you say, let's say you have Dudley Emperor, okay? I'm like, okay, he has a bunch of cards in hand. I'm not going to play Glory Maelstrom because I'm still at 4, and I'm better off just attacking you, trying to get in that, limit break ability with the regular Blue Storm, rather than just like, going into the Glory and be like, well, fuck, I don't have the limit break, so why would I even bother going into that? He's more of a in-game card, like a really situation. He's a situational card because
I just find the whole deck to be that too.
It's not as like you'll catch on to it. It's not that big of a deal.
Is there a Vanguard card maker yet?
No, but do you want to make a? I had a
How would
feeling.
you even ask that?
No, but I have a feeling.
Somebody needs to get on that. If you fuck with computers, get on that.
No, but I was gonna actually introduce the concept of making a deck for you to play, and you know what it would be?
Real nigga dragons.
No, it'd be Common Riders.
The Space Police?
No,
just give
it'd be
them
Common Riders.
Oh, actual common riders.
Yeah, it'd be like Ichigo and Nico being critical triggers with a rider kick and a rider punch to the face. And then it would be like Kivala, being the heel trigger or something like that. And then Joker or Cyclone Joker being your draw or something like that.
Yeah.
But, stuff like that.
You could really make him a Dimensional Police deck. Like, you could give him the dark, or just give him just regular Dimensional Police,
I can do that. It's not bad. It's very easy to make
I gave Andrew some Dimensional Police cards.
Alright, so...
one of them is Space Sheriff Gavin.
It's a Space Sheriff Gavin.
Yeah. They're that's alright. Vanguard is fun. It's just something I wish was a little less costy since it came over by us.
Here you go. Here's a Glory Maelstrom. But now, here's what,
Andrew, behold Glory Maelstrom.
Yeah, behold the glory, quote unquote.
I don't read Japanese.
Well, I thought you read... Yeah, if you didn't know...
Look at that. Just look at that and just wonder what the fuck he does.
It's Aqua Force?
Yeah.
He looks mean.
He looks mean.
Like, all those spears.
No, but if
raping.
If you haven't got it yet, Andrew and I are Kamen Rider fans, and I'm going to try and get him into this one, because, he got me into the Kamen Rider series.
There's the ability down there if you want to scroll on and read it.
Limit Break 5.
We're going to let him read that.
Yeah, we'll read that. Are you a Kamen Rider fan?
To an extent, I am.
What is your favorite Kamen Rider?
I still have to say... I still gotta say it's Stag Beetle.
You like Stag Beetle. So you like Gatact.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gatact. Alright, the blue one from Kabuto series.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty much the only one I've actually fully watched through. Because I haven't had much time to watch anything else. Like, I will get on Kamen Rider Andrew, I will get on Kamen Rider.
Take your time.
Yeah.
No, but Andrew, what is your favorite Kamen Rider?
That's
Yeah, I know. He's watched it since the very beginning. He's watched all of them, so he enjoys all of them.
He enjoys all of it, and it's a difficult question to answer.
It's like trying to ask you, I don't know,
what's
my favorite Transformer or something like that?
We already know what your favorite Transformer is.
If you don't know, then fuck all y'all. I'm sorry, but it's on my back wall. Look that way and look that way.
Yeah,
it's all over the place.
It's just too much.
Oh, speaking of which, if y'all are Xbox 360 users and everything like that, I'm sorry. But I just recently got the, Transformers War for Cybertron, and also if you buy it from Walmart, you get the $20 value of, I got Fall. My bad, Fall of Cybertron. But if you get that, you get...
you got Xbox.
Yeah, I got an Xbox.
What? Xbox.
Because I got that too.
You got an Xbox?
No! Fall of Cybertron.
Oh, fuck, man. Alright, no.
You got a PS3.
I got a PS3 though.
Well, I like Xbox 360 now because I get YouTube on there and I can just enjoy me some Kamen Rider on YouTube.
You like paying for Xbox Live, huh?
It's alright. I have no problem with it.
Okay.
And plus, whatever. My girlfriend can use an Xbox. Yeah, the girlfriend will still play Minecraft, of
okay,
course.
I have to say what I think about my girlfriend. She has my Fire Emblem DS game, right?
Alright.
She stayed up to 7 a.m. playing Fire Emblem.
Don't slam that. I know you're mad, but don't slam.
I am upset. She stayed up to 7 a.m. playing Fire Emblem Awakening. Got to chapter 24 in one night.
So I'm guessing, she went from 1 to 24?
Basically.
God, that's a lot of chapters.
Yeah. I gave it to her just because I'm like, okay, you're playing a little bit. You're probably just going to be, bored with it afterwards because, she's not the type of person to get into strategy games. But, fuck.
See, me, I got Call of Duty, Black Ops 2. I have not touched the damn campaign. The campaign, fuck it. You get it for the multiplayer.
You get it for the multiplayer.
You get it for the multiplayer, and then you get Halo 4 for the multiplayer, but the story is amazing. Have you ever played Halo?
Oh, yeah. You see me and my cousin Darius.
Spoiler alert. You know what happens to the girl, to Cortana?
No.
She kind of just fades away. It's because they haven't done proper maintenance on her, and she's I have an expiration date. And she's way past her expiration date. So she just fades away as she protects the chief while he, gets safely back to Earth. It's cute. It makes you cry. But
oh man, we've been on this for an hour.
But they're enjoying it though, I think. Are y'all enjoying it? Clap for enjoying it. Clap, Amy.
Or just give likes.
Yeah.
You're retarded, Claps.
Oh, no. You want me to help? Look, all I can tell you is I think that if during the movie when they edit it, I think they're going to see like 23 of me in the stands, all right? And they're going to see me clapping like this. Booby clap. T-Rex clap. Crab clap. Albatross clap. And golf clap. So yeah. But what was it? I got Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I'm gonna get 3. I want to try that out. It's a $20 game now, so it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, get the ultimate.
Let's see.
I'm into Killzone for some reason.
Killzone? Really?
Killzone. Yeah, it's really intense. Like they put a good bit of money into the campaign, which is okay, but the multiplayer is where it's at, because it's like you get so into it, and it's like, man, this feels kind of real, because it's, you know, like your character, like your character moves the way that they see. You know, like if something blows up, they like scrunch to the side or something. Like you just see bits and pieces fall everywhere and stuff like that.
Andrew, what is your favorite video game?
My favorite video game is Madden 13.
Why? Who's your team?
These motherfucking Baltimore Ravens, aka Super Bowl champions.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis and the guys, aka Joe Cool and the boys.
Wait, do you have any more AKAs?
Aka Ray Rice and the fellows.
That's enough, Andrew. But anyway, like, yeah, and also like Devil May Cry, which I'm actually gonna probably consider getting.
I never have played one of those.
You've never played Devil May Cry?
Devil May Cry, the new one, it did not do so well in the sales, so the price will be dropping the next month.
Well, like
I think it was pretty good.
I wait for games to go down to like from like 59 when they come out. Jesus Christ. But I wait for them to go from 59 to at least 20 before I pick them up, except for Call of Duty and Halo.
Because they never go down.
Yeah, they'll never go down. But I have a lot of fun with that, and especially I have fun with Transformers because it is a really cool story. They kind of fudged it a little bit from the original cartoon.
But they made it make sense.
Yeah, and it's amazing. It's so cool, and the multiplayer is amazing because you can create your own Transformer.
Yeah.
I love it.
That is cool.
And then Amber and I will play Minecraft, and she won't want to play anything else.
Yeah.
You know that if you get an Xbox 360 and y'all ever want to play Minecraft, I have made like I guess I'll put the server name on another video later on when I show you the place. But we made an apartment complex in the world, and it's about like, you know, this is the ground, and we made it a little too tall. So it's an apartment complex of a bunch of rooms in there, and then we made it like to where you could just live in the place and run around and do whatever the fuck you want.
Cool. Check your you got me on Skype, right?
Yeah. If y'all want to talk to me on Skype, or you know what, because we can do that now because we have the technology. You don't have to go on DN, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to go on duelingnetwork.com, you can look me up at Who.Yu Player, and you can also look up Elton here at Jokergear09. And Andrew, do you play DM?
TeamJokerEnt?
Yeah, I play it sometimes. I don't get on there a lot, but I mean, I might start fooling around with my YouTube a little bit more because I've literally uploaded like 2 videos, and that's about
Same here. I uploaded 2 videos, and I think they're still kind of getting views every now.
Yeah, your illusion deck or something like that.
Yeah,
you might want to put a new.
People are like, man, the illusion deck is out of standard, man. I'm like, well, if you look at the damn date.
Yeah, exactly. If you actually look at some stuff and have a damn mind, but
Oh yeah, but like I mentioned that because I want to see that video with the Minecraft.
Jr.
What?
Say poor Cleavon Jr. trying to figure out YouTube.
Cleavon Jr. Who's Cleavon Jr.?
Oh, you never seen Idiocracy, clearly.
I know what you're talking about. But yeah, I kind of want to wrap this up because I gotta get my girlfriend home.
Oh, well, all right. Well, I'm going to go home, get me some sleep, because I am going to be at work again this week. Woot woot. Andrew, you want to say anything to the fans, to our lovely fans? Which, mind you, we only need 4 more subscribers at this point for our 100 subscriber contest giveaway, because you can win your chance at some Cardfight Vanguard cards, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic, or even an Xbox 360 game. I feel like I need
real shit. Yeah. Real shit. That's what we do. We working, man. We can afford that.
We really can.
Yeah, we can afford giving you, our lovely fans, some stuff for free.
Money to we don't have anything else to do with our money.
I'm saving it.
Well,
I save it for
except for
games.
that.
I'm fucking fat bitches. I mean, that's me.
Hey, whoa, your girlfriend is actually kind of fine, all right?
I ain't talking.
Cute.
I ain't talking about that. I'm just playing because she might see this and be like, "So tripping." I ain't fucking no fat bitches.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just not gonna say
Why not,
anything.
Elton? Why don't you say nothing?
I'm not just saying anything. I'm just like, yeah.
Elton loves his girlfriend, and that's it.
Yeah, I love my girlfriend. And that's
I
that.
also love my girlfriend, and that's
Well,
Yeah.
I love my girlfriend too. Happy 3-month anniversary, babe. I think
Have
it's a little late.
have y'all seen his girlfriend?
She's in the video.
Let me show y'all again. Do y'all?
She's got a lot. Oh, that's too much, man.
Well, no, but that's also our dog right there too.
Yeah, there's a dog in there too.
Yeah, we have a puppy. It's so cute.
It gives a.
Her name is Rose Tyler because we're Doctor Who fans.
Yes,
That's cute.
fantastic.
Y'all need to watch that show. It's a good show.
I
But
need to
yeah,
watch it.
talk to y'all later.